Welcome back to Mob Pop Sports. This is Grandy. This is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for checking out the channel, checking out this video. If you guys are returning, welcome back, guys. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. I was pretty busy with family stuff, so good weekend. Been just kind of working my butt off in regards to the eBay stores and everything, and just trying to get as much as I can listed, guys. That's the name of the game. So let's jump into it. Quick video today, or I don't know how quick it is. We'll see. But I wanted to talk about ways to sell sports cards, guys. I always get people who always ask me, how do I sell, low end? How do I sell high end? How do you sell sports cards in general? Just a lot of people who are just jumping into the hobby, or a lot of people who collect a long time just don't know how to sell sports cards or how to flip or just different avenues, okay? There are many avenues on how to sell sports cards, how to take your cards, your old collection, sell, whatever the case may be. So start here. Let's start all the different ways that at least I can think of currently. I'm pretty sure there are other ways, but the primary ways to sell sports cards. So number one, eBay. eBay has been a platform for resellers since early 2000s, I want to say, almost since the beginning, or I wouldn't say the beginning of the internet, but I would say early 2000s, I think. I don't even know when they were formed or created, but I've been selling on eBay for almost or over 12 years now. So there you guys go. eBay has the biggest platform in regards to reselling and the amount of eyes that gets to see your used products, your sports cards, all that good stuff. So eBay is definitely a good source to sell. I currently use them primarily for my store and everything, and because it's just the biggest amount of eyes you can get. Understandable, there is high fees, anywhere from 12 to 15, 20, whatever percent, whatever, because obviously the higher subscription you pay for your store, the lower the cost is per item you sell. So, but it's about anywhere between 12 to 15% on that they do take. Obviously you have to ship and all that good stuff. But eBay is definitely a form where even if you don't have a store, you can literally go there and start listing for free, guys. You can list for free, and if your card sells, obviously eBay takes a percentage, but at least you sell your card, right? So there you guys go. eBay is one of the easiest platforms to sell online, and the most amount of eyes on that. Secondly, if we might as well just stay with the online. Secondly, Facebook and Instagram. Facebook, I would recommend, because you have the Facebook Marketplace. If you want to sell on Facebook, you have a Facebook account. Facebook Marketplace, if you are to sell online on Facebook Marketplace and you have to ship, I think they take like 5%. However, Facebook Marketplace, if you meet in person, they don't take a percentage. So simple as that. It's cash on hand, or however they want to pay, Venmo, whatever the case may be. You can meet the person locally. So Facebook is a good option for the marketplace, that is. Also, Facebook, there's also Facebook groups. So if you join a group, there's tons and thousands and thousands of Facebook groups you get into, and obviously you do, somebody can vouch for the specific seller, buyer, whatever the case may be, but you can sell on there too. People will pay you via Facebook, if they're in the group, via PayPal, via Venmo, goods and services, however they pay you, but you can sell on Facebook groups. So there's thousands of people who are in certain groups, so I recommend that too. There's a different way, or Facebook Marketplace is a different way you can sell on Facebook. Or you can even just, if you have a lot of friends, you can literally just post that you're selling sports cards, and if somebody's interested, they'll make an offer, whatever the case on that is. Instagram is another way. If you have a good Instagram following, or you have no Instagram following, all you need to do is post and tag. You can put a tagline, whatever that you're trying to sell, your sports cards. So Instagram is a good way. You can also sell Instagram via, on live, Instagram Live, or Facebook Live is another one too. You want to do live, you want to do your own live auctions, you can. If you have a good enough friend base or following, you can do that, or you can just build it up from ground zero. So that's another way you can sell. There is no, I guess you can say there is no fees if you post on Instagram that you have something for sale. They just contact you DM wise, and like I said, they can just pay you goods and services on PayPal or Venmo again on that. And so Instagram's another version. You can do that. Snapchat, same thing. You can do as another social media aspect. You post that you're selling something, or you post a picture of whatever card you're selling. There you go. They'll contact you via DMs and stuff like that if they want to buy a specific card from you. So that's another way you can sell. It's not easy. Don't get me wrong. It's not easy when you're trying to sell in these formats. It takes a little bit of hustle and grind. So, I don't want you to think you're just going to post and just instantly sell, guys. So another route you can sell online is live auction streams. You can do that. Everything from Whatnot to I think even eBay Live, but it's kind of hard to get into that. You can sell on Mercari. You can sell on CompC. So those are other avenues. So look at that. I already mentioned almost 10 ways you can sell online. So Mercari is just another form. You can just post and sell. You have to create an account on that, I believe. Whatnot, you create an account now. You can become a live auction seller. You can even post your store, whatever. If you're not even live, you can post it so people can purchase it from you from your store on Whatnot. And then CompC. CompC is another version where a little bit different. You ship all your cards to CompC, and then it literally posts for you, and they sell. You trade. You don't even have to ship anything. It's just done online on their platform. So CompC, you can do that. They also take a percentage. Same thing on Whatnot. Whatnot takes like 10, 11, 12%. I forgot. CompC, the difference is CompC only takes a percentage once you withdraw your money or whatever. You can have the card shipped back to you, but they just keep it in their vault or wherever their location is of your cards. But everybody has a percentage on that. Same thing with Mercari. They have a percent that they take. They have to take the percentage to run their business. So there you guys go on that. So that's another platforms. You can sell online. Trying to think of anything else that is beneficial, but those are primarily the ways you can sell online. I would highly recommend. And then the last but not least, the biggest platform currently, I wouldn't say the biggest platform, but another currently is TikTok. TikTok is definitely a great way for you to sell, especially if you want to do live auctions, TikTok shops, things like that. So TikTok is another way you can currently sell using just your phone and everything on that end. So those are all the different ways. If you haven't checked them all out, you can go ahead and check them all out and see how they perform for you, how they perform for everybody else, and see if that's an avenue if you want to sell sports cards. So any other ways you can sell online? I'm trying to think. Those are probably the main platforms currently. And then also YouTube. You can sell on YouTube. I think if you go on, you can live stream on YouTube. I've seen people do breaks on YouTube, so you can do YouTube is another route. It's not probably the best way to sell sports cards is YouTube, but it's not meant for that currently. But there you guys go. X, I guess Twitter or whatever you call it, X is another route you can sell. So all those social media platforms are ways you can post and say you're selling a card. Like I just said, it's a grind, it's a hustle. It's not easy. Definitely not easy. But those are the ways you can sell online from your house. You can literally start selling instantly whenever you can on that end. So now let's jump into how you can sell sports card in person. You can do card shows. That's a definitely. You don't necessarily have to have a table to sell. You don't have to have a booth to sell sports cards. You can literally take your collection, whatever you're looking to move or whatever to sell, go to a card show, look it up, whatever. There's a local card show if you want to go to. Go to a dealer who's buying. Most of the time they have signs that are buying, or you just ask, are you looking to buy? Some will say yes, some will say no, whatever the case may be, or looking to trade. You go to a sports card show, you go up to them, show them what you have. They'll make an offer, or they may not make an offer, but that's one way to sell. You can set up a booth. You can get tables. You can book a table. You can sell tables. You have enough inventory, you can sell there. Those are the different ways in regards to the card shows to how you can sell. Another one is local card shops. You can go to them. they are looking to buy. Obviously, at the card shops, they're probably not going to give you your best bang for your buck. Most likely, card shops will probably pay anywhere between about 50 to 60% of comps at best. Honestly, guys, I'm just going to be upfront with you guys. And you can hate on it, whatever your case may be, but you have to understand, they'll take those cards. If they were to give you 60%, they're going to have to mark it up. They have a lot of overhead. They have a lot of things that they have to cover expenses-wise. And then on top of that, they have to sell it at a regional margin where they're not overpricing too. So there you guys go. So that's the reason why they are going to give you a 60% comps, because they're going to put it in their showcase or whatever, however they're going to sell, and mark it up another additional 20%, like I just said, to at least cover their expenses, cover their overhead, things like that. So it's a business, decision on that end. So you can do that on that end. Don't forget, card shows, they do charge you when you're trying to book a table, trying to book a booth. But if you go to a card show that's free entry, remember, there's no fee, so you have a little bit of wiggle room in regards to how much you want to sell your cards for. I almost forgot another way I guess you can sell is Craigslist. You can always post on Craigslist. Craigslist is another forum. You can post on there, and you can say, hey, look, I'm selling blah, blah, blah card, or selling card lot. I don't know how many people use Craigslist as much. That might have been 10 years ago. Who knows on that? But I guess that's another forum you can sell sports cards in regards to that. Other than that, I'm trying to think. You can do your local flea market. Flea markets is a good spot if you want to, book a spot, a table, flea market. I'm not exactly sure what your flea market may charge, but you can check your local flea market and see how much you're going to charge per booth, per table. That's another route you can sell at a local flea market. And last but not least, opening up your own store, or a kiosk somewhere at a mall, or whatever location, retail store. If you want to get a kiosk or just open up your own store, obviously that's the most expensive way, because you're going to have a lot of overhead, a lot of expenses. But you'll have your own store. You have your own storefront. You have your own location that people can come and take a look at and sell you cards, and you can sell cards to them. So those are probably the most ways you can sell your sports card that I can think of on the top of my head. Unlike 20, 30 years ago, you have a vast variety of options of how to sell your sports cards. Back then, the only way you can sell sports cards are either shows or opening up your own shop. That's about it. There was no internet 20, 30 years ago, right? There's no smartphones 20 years ago. So there was no way for you to do, online auctions. There was no way for you to, list and post off of your phone. There was no eBay 20, 30 years ago, okay? So right now, this day and age, there are so many different options for you to sell sports cards and sell in general, resell things. I would just look into that. So to ask me how to sell sports cards, there's so many different avenues, guys. I'm not going to tell you which way is better, which way is best. Each way has their pros and cons. Whether you do it online, in person, whether you do live auction, things like that, every which way has their pros and cons. There is no right, there is no wrong way. You have to figure it out which way works best for you, which way works best for your situation. I can't tell you. I can only tell you from my experience, the way I sell sports cards works best for me in my situation, guys. So I would recommend you guys trying all different avenues. Go take a look. Like I say, go check a look at card shows. Go take a look at a card shop. Go try online. Go check out Whatnot. Go check out TikTok. Check out Facebook Marketplace, check out, Instagram, all those avenues of how people sell and how people buy sports cards. I would check it out and figure out which way works best for you. Keep in mind, like I said, some has fees, some don't have fees. Some has a percentage that they're going to take off of. But like I just said, whatever avenue gives the most visual eyes to your card that you're looking to sell is probably your best bet of selling. And then there you guys go. So let me know. Other than that, man, I don't know if there's any other avenues. I'm pretty sure there is. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head, but if there are any other platforms you guys want to mention, feel free to let me know. Feel free to comment on other platforms you guys sell on or you suggest. But those are kind of the primary ways to sell sports cards currently in 2025. I'm pretty sure 2026 there's going to be other applications, other avenues you can sell cards, things like that. And it's just always a changing industry. So I would, stick to it. Keep your mind, that there are always going to be fees if you're looking to sell on certain platforms, especially if they're successful platforms. There's always going to be fees associated with it. It is what it is. It's the nature of the beast of the business, guys. So other than that, man, hopefully you guys learned a little bit. If you guys don't know these stuff, just like I said, ask me, let me know. Or if I missed something, let me know. I'm pretty sure I probably did, but those are just kind of the ways you can sell sports cards, and just kind of figure it out for yourself. It's your own journey. It's your own way of, selling, and best of luck to you guys. And other than that, man, I currently am going to stick with eBay and in-person card shows and Facebook currently. Facebook Marketplace has been working decent for me. Like I said, I've mentioned I've taken a break from Whatnot, and I have my reasons for that. All the other platforms are great for others, I've heard, but just doesn't currently work for my situation. So do what's best for you guys. Take everything with a grain of salt. Take everybody's advice, but at the end of the day, do what's best for you. So other than that, man, I appreciate you guys watching the video all the way through this point. If you have any questions, feel free to message me, DM me. Feel free to comment. Like I said, if I missed anything, I'm pretty sure I did. If you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, like the 55%ers, I see it all the time, all the analytics. All good, dude. I still appreciate you guys watching the video all the way to this point. So other than that, man, have a good rest of the week. Go Warriors. They're looking awesome. With Jimmy Butler trade, it really worked out. Who would have thought, right? In NFL drafts coming up, guys. Stay tuned to that. Keep an eye on that. I'm pretty sure a lot of the tops, the Bowman stuff is going to be moving pretty good. The entry level point of purchasing those types of cards are low right now, so I highly recommend that. And we'll see who gets drafted first, who gets first round draft, all the hype and stuff. So you'll see a lot of people probably moving stuff like that. And WNBA moving like crazy, guys. I'm telling you, Caitlin Clark, the Caitlin Clark effect is real. So look into that too. Other than that, man, have a good rest of the week. Till next time, I'll try and do another video to Q&A this week if I can, what's been selling, and then whatever else I can think of in regards to that. So have a good one, guys.